All right, 315ers. I'm Eric, owner of 315 Survival, coming at you with another knot. This one here is actually more of a hitch. We're going to tackle two in one on this because they're basically the same knot, all right? So the first one we're going to do is going to be the girth hitch. The girth hitch is really just an anchor. That's really all it is. In the military, in the Army Mountain Warfare School, we use it primarily to tie into a harness, all right? It's not a normal tie, and it's not like for climbing or anything like that. It's for other purposes. But at any rate, it can be used in a lot of different applications. But basically what it's like is it's basically like a luggage tag. So luggage tag is usually not two individual strands, like it's a loop. But you can do this as a loop as well. Like I could have a double or a figure eight, a rerouted figure eight on this to make it an endless loop, and I could still do the girth hitch. So all you're doing is you're going around something. So on this, we're going to go around the rope. We're going to toss this bight over the rope, and then we're going to take the tails, and we're going to bring them through the bight, just like a luggage tag, okay? And now we have our girth hitch, okay? So I said we're going to tackle two at once, right? So the next thing we can do with the girth hitch already in there is we can go with the tails, and we can go through that bight two more times around our anchor or around our rope. On this, your anchor is always going to be a rope, and this is called the Prusiks. All right. Now a Prusik, you'll have the two strands ending up in the center of two other wraps on each side. So all together you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of rope, and then you'll have that bight. And the Prusiks is a movable friction hitch, but it's not releasable under load. So you can see as soon as I put a load on there, it's biting into that rope. This is really primarily used for ascending, but it's used for some other things on our systems, and we'll get into that later. But basically, if you have two of these, it can replace two mechanical ascenders. You'll have one tied to your harness, which will be the one up above you, and then you'll have one that's just a foot stirrup. And as you go, so I'll step up into my foot stirrup, and it'll lock that Prusiks and bite down on this rope, allowing me to have slack on this one, and then I can push this one up, and then this will be attached to my harness, and I sit down into it. That produces slack in the other one so that I can slide it up the rope. I slide it as far as I can get while still getting my leg up into it, and then I step up and rinse and repeat. And that is the Prusiks. Also a 30-second tie.